Hey, it's Robert with Powerful Play Experiences, Positive Workplace Mental Health for Teams. And if you don't know me, you know me now. And for everybody who knows me in this capacity, I'd like you to table that and push that aside for the next few minutes. Because if you don't already know, I have been working in the field of career development for close to 20 years now, both in the capacity of a workshop facilitator and a certified career development professional, which in short means a certified career counselor. Way to go, Rob, certified career counselor for close to 20 years. And one of the many, many roles that I play in the role of a certified career counselor is I assist adults and youth with career change and career planning. And I also assist adults and youth with work search, which is why we're here today. We're here to look at the topic of work search from Miranda's point of view. Now, hi, Miranda.
Hi.
Miranda and I have been friends for many, many years now. And I'm here to help Miranda find the work that she loves, So I'm here to promote Miranda today in my role as a certified career counselor and get eyes on Miranda for some of the amazing skills that she has and brings to the table in the role of a virtual assistant. But before we get to that, tell us a little bit about yourself and your role in the field of pet care, health, and wellness, because Miranda not only works in the area in the capacity of a virtual assistant, but she also works in the field of pet care, health, and wellness. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, essentially, I am an educator, and I am just absolutely passionate about helping people to shift their perspective and really truly understand what is involved in the world of pet care. And
you've launched an amazing podcast.
Yes. I think as much as people love their animals, there's also still a lot of things that they may not be aware of. And ultimately, I want to be able to help pet parents be able to make the most informed decisions they can make so that their pets can thrive mentally, physically, and emotionally, and even spiritually.
And I want to say thank you for being there for Sharon and I, who are the proud parents of 3 cats in our family, Smooshy, Bear, and Peppy.
Beautiful cats.
I can always count on Miranda at any time to address any questions or concerns we have about their health. So I want to thank you for that. You bet.
You're more than welcome.
Today, we're here to educate the public on your other role as a virtual assistant and let people know that you're available in that capacity to do some amazing work for individuals or businesses, large or small. Tell us about the role of a virtual assistant. What is that?
Well, I think first of all, need to understand that the term virtual assistant is an umbrella term.
Okay.
Which is something I just recently learned, because I thought it meant meant a certain specific thing,
Yes.
Specific type of work. But basically what it means, it's someone who supports entrepreneurs and businesses and business owners with a wide range of services, and it's done remotely. And there's a lot of benefits for it being done that way. And it can include a lot of different things. Like it can be social media management, it could be accounting, it could be bookkeeping, copywriting, administrative, it can SEO manager, like it can be in all of these different types of things. And some people who are under the umbrella of virtual assistant can be very generalized and do a lot of the different things. And some people are much more specialized.
And I didn't know that, because I, as a career counselor, certified career counselor, I assumed virtual assistant was an occupational title. And in a sense, it's almost an area of work.
Right.
To be a virtual assistant means it can encompass a variety of work, that umbrella, and within it to specialize or generalize. And before we came online here, you did mention to me that you have 3 specific areas that you focus in on for entrepreneurs or business owners. And what are those areas? I think our audience would like to know that.
Well, there's 2 parts of that. Like one part is that I really love to be able to work with people who are in the animal, spiritual, and holistic industries, because those are where my passions are.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that I will not work with anybody else. But my specialties involve content research, or even like, or even like information research. So if somebody is maybe needing to gather contact information for people, like let's say, for example, that maybe they wanted to find all the bookkeepers in a certain area or something because they wanted to contact them for some reason, then I can research, find those names, find their email addresses, phone numbers, like all the kind of contact information, and put it together for them in an organized fashion so that they can easily access it and use it as they need it.
And is the work kind of project based, as opposed to you work full-time or part-time? Can you work on a series of different projects with different entrepreneurs all at the same time? So a virtual assistant can be tied into different types of work over a period of time with different people.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so it can be a little bit of both. So it could be that I work with a specific client on an ongoing basis, because maybe they have a specific type of work that they need assistance with, that is maybe more of the regular management type of thing.
Yes.
And so I could be assisting with that on a regular basis, but it could also be project based, that maybe it's just a one-time thing, and it just might take a certain number of hours to do that.
With the fall season coming up, traditionally, what I've noticed is conferences begin to take place. And I recognize that they're planned months in advance. And I only say conferences as an idea. You might somebody might secure your services to assist in the planning of a conference, or do some of the behind the scenes information in terms of conference planning. Might that be possible?
Yeah, it would depend on what exactly they were needing with the assistance with. And so I would want to have a discovery call with a potential client and find out what it is they're looking for and how I might be able to support them.
Okay, as we begin to wrap this up, let's come back to the area that you would like to work in. And you said sort of pet care, health and wellness in your role as a virtual assistant. Tell us about some of the tasks that you may be able to help people with in that particular area, because people who are watching here today need to know, or I need to reinforce one more time, that area of passion of yours. And that's where you're truly looking for work as a virtual assistant. What would be ideal for you?
Well, I really enjoy researching content. So if people have maybe a blog, or they're maybe trying to create a course or something like that, then I can assist with researching and gathering the information. I'm also do information management as well. So it's being able to put it together in a clear and concise way so that they can utilize it. And I'm also very strong with my grammar, sentence structure, punctuation, all that kind of stuff. So I would be able to assist to make sure that if they put it together themselves, I can also review it and make some suggestions or changes or something like that.
And let me just politely interrupt and say to the audience and the folks watching today, I know Miranda's skill level at this, although we've been wonderful friends over the years. I've seen her work. I know of her work. So I'm putting in a plug for her as we're meeting here online, just to reassure everybody that it's not like I haven't seen her work. Of course I've seen her work. And that's why I'm here today, to let people know, in my role as a certified career counselor, somebody out there needs to pick up the phone or fire off an email to Miranda and say, yeah, let's have that discovery call. Let's talk about what my needs are as an entrepreneur or a business owner, and how you can help me. Is that how it all starts?
Essentially, yeah, because there needs to just be that communication ahead of time and understanding. So initially it's discovering if I am able to help somebody with what it is that they need. And if not, maybe I might be able to refer them to somebody who does have those particular skills that they're looking for. And then after that, it's, if there's an agreement, then deciding on how that help exactly is going to look, that support is going to look.
Thank you. My last question is, what would you like to tell everybody? Just what would you like everybody to know? And just, breathe, Miranda, just breathe it. And what would you like everybody to know?
Well, I just want to know, or just want to say, I think that one of the reasons why I've started in the role of virtual assistants is because I understand the feeling of overwhelm and exhaustion and all of those types of things, like always feeling like there's something that needs to be done and struggling to find balance. As entrepreneurs, especially, we can get really bogged down in our entrepreneurial work. And sometimes other areas of our life can get neglected, family, health, self-care, all of that kind of stuff. And it can be a real challenge to try to find the balance. And then also those of us who are doing something that we're really passionate about, we can start to feel frustrated and start to lose our passion a little bit when we're getting stuck in all the nitty-gritty detail stuff that obviously needs to be done as part of the business, but it's taking away from our focus of what we really want to do.
Wow, you just described me. I guess I should be hiring you as a virtual assistant. Let's do a discovery call. If you're watching this video and you've made it to the end, thank you. You made it to the end. We're not using fancy technology here. You won't see Miranda's contact information slide across the screen. So save the video and/or grab a paper and pen. Remember paper, and write this down. How do people reach you?
Well, if they're on Facebook, they can go to my Facebook page, which is Miranda's Virtual Assistant Services.
Okay.
And you can also find me on LinkedIn under my name of Miranda. Well, I believe I have it under Miranda D instead of Miranda DeHaan.
Just Miranda D?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can also send me an email at Miranda's VA Services 21@gmail.com. So it's MIRANDA'SVASERVICES 21@gmail.com.
That was a lot. Do that one more time. One more time.
MIRANDA'S, Miranda's VA Services 21@gmail.com. So there's no underlines, there's no dots, there's no capitals.
See how efficient she is? If you're watching, see how efficient she is in giving out information, organizing information. If you need to take work off your plate that is not your passion and is directly related to information management, research, collecting data and organizing it in a way that is helpful for you within your business, within your work, within your paid work, your job, contact Miranda, contact my good friend Miranda DeHaan, expert in the field of their health and wellness. And that's the prime area that she would like to do her work as a virtual assistant. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, I also help with setting up podcasts too. So if you are thinking about creating a podcast and you're not sure where to start, I can also guide you with that.
Wow. I didn't know that. When you're ready to start your podcast and you need a mentor or a podcast coach and somebody to hold your hand and get you started, and you don't want to do it alone, Miranda, she's your gal. You've been watching a wonderful conversation between a career counselor who is passionate about helping people find the work that they love. And you've been enjoying a great conversation with my very good friend, an amazing expert in the field of pet care, health and wellness, who also does some amazing work as a virtual assistant. And I'm helping her find people like you who could connect with people like her. So she's, the phone lines are open as we speak, right? And thank you very much, Miranda.
I'd love to add another request.
Wow, more data, more information.
Because I mentioned that virtual assistant is an umbrella term, and that's the term I used for myself because I wasn't aware of that at the time. If any of you who are watching this has any suggestions for a title that I could use for the specialties that I have, I would love to get your ideas.
Yes.
So just a recap of what my specialties are, which is content research or information research, information management, podcast setup, proofreading, and editing is basically, but it's not like I'll do other stuff too, but that's my main specialties.
Yeah. Wow. Let's see if I can find something in my Dr. Seuss book that could describe what you do. You know, maybe your title should be, the things you can think. I don't know. But I appreciate you putting that out there, because why stay with the broad umbrella term when we can go with something a little more specific related to the work that you love to do. Gee, I'm almost stunned that I don't have something off the top of my head here. Shame on me. That's the creative guy. I can't think of an idea. I was trying to lean on something like, you know, information something, but it's so dry. It's so dry. So I'll have to, you know, like I'm thinking something where you're relieving people of their stressors, right? And allowing them to do the things they love. And so you're freeing up people time, you know, to do the things that are important to them. Maybe, you know, you're not replacing somebody, but you're stepping in as a sidekick, right? Stepping on the side. Maybe you're the I was going to say side hustle, but that's not what it is, but something to do with like people give you stuff that they don't want, you know, and you do it for them. And the result is that they're happier. So, you know, maybe you're like the golden girl or something, you know, something that suggests you bring happy to people's work days, you know, simply by doing the stuff that they might not want to do, but they can guide you. Maybe you're the happy facilitator or the mental health relief, you know, maybe mental health relief, something
right.
Like that. I don't know, things to think about. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Robert.
You bet. Okay, see you everyone. Give her a call, give her a shout, send off an email, and we'll go from there. Thanks. That was good.